Hello everyone. We're back again with another video. This time I'm going to be working on the fan art piece for Final Fantasy X again this year because this surprisingly is the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy X, and I've talked about it in the last video when I designed Yuna, and I just feel like doing two of these in this year's kind of seems perfect, especially since there was a Final Fantasy fan art project that was going on. I did submit this into it. I also need to submit this into the event as well directly, but that's kind of the process of being an artist and being super busy. But I wanted to do another piece because I felt like just doing Yuna before the Final Fantasy fan art project was announced seemed kind of lazy, and I wanted to make another project just to show my appreciation for this game, this franchise, and all that Final Fantasy X and Square Enix has done as an influence to myself. Now, similar to how Final Fantasy X has influenced my artwork, so has Tetsuya Nomura, as I said in Yuna's fan art speedpaint. And so I am going to continue with working on this piece in that similar style. So it's very sketchy line art, very loose hatching, very detailed, color-based line art where you're going to overlap and alpha lock everything. And that's kind of the process that this piece was going through. I went through a couple of iterations of the rough drafts and trying to figure out the process. And obviously with this technique and style that I am heavily influenced in with most of my work, it's much more reliant on the line art. So you have to make sure that everything is what it looks like before you throw the colors in. You can't lean on the rendering style or rendering of paint to help you fix up your mistakes or fix up any of the issues that make arise. What you have is what the line art is. So I was taking a little bit more time with the line art, trying to see if effects would help out with the posing. And that's kind of where we get this illustration. And I feel like I did a very good job illustrating this piece and making it as enjoyable for me to work on as possible. But I definitely have some fun with this, and I hope it shows the influence that this franchise has given me with my art style and how easy and clean that I can design all of this and illustrate all of this in such a short amount of time, because usually pieces take me 13 to 20, heck even 50 hours with my normal generic highly rendered style, but this, it took me under 8, and the Yuna piece took me under 8 hours, and I feel like that can be shown and is showing the way that this style kind of influences me and makes it so that my style is a little easier when it's like this. Do I think that I'm going to continue working on it in this way or continue making my art style in this way? Who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I don't. It's a lot more head forward thinking on everything. You have to plan ahead a lot more with this style than you would most other styles, I feel. And that could just because I'm thinking a lot more with this instead of just having the paint speak a lot more for how I illustrate. But I'm definitely excited. I tried listening to Final Fantasy X music while working on this, but alas, I listen to that to help me fall asleep sometimes. And so I had to stop and start listening to some more upbeat and more energetic music just to make sure that I can keep up with the vibes. So I decided to go with more like tropical music that you can sense from the other aspects of this game. Similar with Blitzball and all that. And I'm so excited to show you guys this piece and how it turned out, because I am excited to reveal it. I mean, this is the time lapse for this piece, and I'm so happy on how it turned out. I did notice that there was a little bit of tangents lines going on with the thumb and the sword, and I had to enlarge the thumb a little bit, and that was kind of a later process. But I think that towards the end of this piece, I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. This is kind of just me chatting away. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, and as well as Digimon and other things, and I just want to know what you guys think, and what would you like to see me work on in the future. I have a few other videos that I'm planning to post here shortly, and we'll see how those turn out, because this is actually pretty cool. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again in the next one when I make my next piece. And hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Bye!